On this one, please. Welcome back. All right, welcome back once again. It's Medical Monday with our hospital experts at East Cooper Medical Center. Today, Dr. David Geer is here from East Cooper Sports Medicine, joining us to talk about common workout injuries and treatments. And you and I were just talking a few moments ago, a lot of people coming in from the vacation period, from Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the New Year, and they're really starting to get back into physical activity. I know a lot of people over here. We have so many different in the Mount Pleasant area, West Ashley, North Charleston, so many workout facilities. You really start to see some injuries that are coming in.
You really do, especially with people trying to get in shape for beach season, people training for maybe races, triathlons, marathons in the fall, and just want to get in better shape. They start to do new programs in the gym, new training programs running, which is great. We love people to get in shape, but unfortunately you can get hurt that way too.
You think a good warm-up period is good before you get into strenuous exercise, but then we were also talking about proper form, because, you know, I'm working over at Planet Fit, working out over at Planet Fitness, and these guys are jerking these weights and throwing motions, and they're really not getting the proper workout that they should.
Oh, that's one of the things we see so much with people that start in the gym and do a program they haven't done that much is they don't know the proper technique. So you're right, they just flail the weights in a certain way, and then they feel a sharp pain in their shoulder or in their knee, and all of a sudden they've got an injury that may keep them out. So working with a trainer, learning proper technique is huge.
I think the big key word that you just said is working with a trainer and being taught, being shown the proper technique, and there's a lot of great trainers running. What are some of the more predominant injuries that you have seen, let's just say over the last couple of months? One of the things that you were saying, people wanting to get in shape for summer, and sometimes they'll say, well, I'll start next week, and then I'll start next week, and then all of a sudden they want to cram everything in, lose 20 pounds and bulk up and look like John Bruce's arms and all that, and you just can't do that overnight.
No, you really can't. We see that a lot here in Charleston, people trying to do too much too soon. It could be trying to get in shape for the Cooper River Bridge Run in 4 weeks. It could be training for a marathon where they don't give themselves enough time to get in shape. And they're motivated. That's a great thing, but then they start out really ahead of where they should. Their bodies aren't ready for it. Instead, they should start with lower weights and focus on gradually increasing, or if it's something like running, short periods of time, and gradually increase it over weeks and months to give your body a chance to heal and recover.
And some of these running clubs and training clubs, they can help you out tremendously because they have a chart, they have a flow of what you should be doing, especially as a beginner. Do women's injuries vary greatly from men's injuries, getting into sports and so forth?
They absolutely can, and I think that's a really important part. That they have different bodies and different ways that they respond to injuries. One of the things that women tend to get along the same lines of what we're talking about is they're even more prone to certain overuse injuries, like injuries to bones, stress reactions, and stress fractures. So the same risks that doing too much too soon can be even more damaging for women because they keep running on foot pain or leg pain. They could end up with something that keeps them on the shelf and not working out for 6 weeks, 12 weeks or more.
Gosh, and sometimes when you feel that injury, one of the first things that pops into the individual's mind has got an injury, I've got to have surgery, but not necessarily.
No, in fact, that's one of the things that we keep people from coming in to see us. Probably 90% of what we see as orthopedic surgeons that do sports medicine doesn't need surgery. Short period of rest, maybe ice like you and I were talking about, or anti-inflammatory medications, or even just changing what you do, modifying your activities, a lot of times can help in that first couple of days of pain. Then maybe a course of physical therapy if it's not getting better. And then the last thing would be getting it checked out, because a lot of times if you can get to these injuries early before it becomes a real problem, you can avoid surgery.
Where's your office, doctor?
We are at right across the street from East Cooper Hospital in the medical office building there, and we see bone and joint injuries for not just team sport athletes, but weekend warriors and kids as well. So happy to help anytime.
Doctor, good to have you here today. No doubt about that.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. All right, we've got more coming up right after the break. Check them out. East Cooper Sports Medicine, 2000 Hospital Drive right here in Mount Pleasant.